Hi, Taurus. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless singles love reading. Today, I'm going to ask my spirit guides about your future spouse, your dream wedding. Who are they? When are they coming? Initials, charms, anything spirit wants to share with me, personality. So use this reading to help you to manifest or to confirm a love that's come into your life. Let's get started. Let's call on our guides now. Spirit, please share with me loving messages. What is it that you want us to know about this connection? What is it that's coming our way? Who do you have for us? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have. I have falling fast. Love happens quickly. Don't lose yourself in the process. When it's the right one, sometimes you do fall fast, right? You just, maybe that's sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. But in this case, maybe it's Spirit's way of saying this particular connection is going to happen very quickly. A doorway, an opportunity is about to present itself that leads you to a new person. So some kind of opportunity, a doorway opening, a new career, change in homes, starting, hanging out at a new location, joining a group, something that you started that somehow put you in front of your person, but somehow you guys are going to cross paths and get this thing going. I have a butterfly. You'll meet a new love interest at a party or a night out. So somebody say yes to those invitations. Say yes to, hey, you want to join us? I'm going out with some friends. Yeah, absolutely. Let me come along. So be out there, a little bit of a social butterfly energy. And I have a hideaway. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. That is a feeling of, I can't wait to get you alone. And I just want to be alone with you. Maybe we are in a crowded setting, and we say, "Hey, let's get out of here. Let's go outside and talk. You want to go out on the deck? Do you want to, go outside for fresh air?" But I can't wait to get you alone. Is definitely. I don't want to be surrounded by people. I want to talk to you alone. I want to look at you. I want to get to know you. So how beautiful. Spirit, please share with me, what is the loving messages that you have for us, my future spouse, forever love. I have a 7 of Pentacles. I have an Emperor. I have a 2 of Swords. And I have a 7 of Cups. The 7 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups is coming into me as somebody who is working really hard at building the lifestyle. They want a lot of different things, okay? Whether it's, I want to, have a beautiful home. I'd like to be able to travel. I want to have beautiful furniture. I want to redo my kitchen. It's a sense of I'm constantly working towards things that improving my life. Okay. It's not so much about I have to buy material things that, to show off. It's that I work hard and I put some of that money into improving my life and my lifestyle. And I have a lot of things that I would like to get my arms around. So I do feel like this person has a lot of goals and ambitions. I will definitely say that. Maybe you see that in them. Maybe you see this potential, like this long, certainly thinking about a spouse, who am I going to share my life with? And I want to be with somebody who has, earning potential or financial security, or at least is going to pull their own weight in a relationship. So I don't want to be with somebody that I have to take care of and is a burden to me. So this person has incredible potential. And I also like this fact of I work hard, I earn it, and then I get to pick and choose where I put my money and the things, to reward myself. So I think that's true. The Two of Swords, can I have some clarification on the Two of Swords, Spirit? Because it came into me a little bit different than it normally does. I just want to clarify that. I have a Nine of Swords. And okay, so it did come into me as this person really wanting you to open up to them and to not be afraid of this connection. So they see something in you right away. They see something that they definitely are looking to, you know, start something with you. They are definitely interested. So they are hoping that you let them in. Maybe you have a tendency to block your feelings. Maybe you have a tendency to wait until somebody really has proven themselves to you. I do feel like this person's going to be able to prove themselves to you. I'm not a big prove it yourself, but this person has the ability to show you, like, look at what I can do. Look at what I have. Look at what I'm capable of. This is where I'm going to end up, you know, in my lifetime. So I feel like this person has tremendous hopes and dreams, and I think that attracts you to this person, you know, and I don't feel like they are just blowing smoke. You know, they're just like, oh, I'm so amazing. I'm so wonderful. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I feel like they have a history to share with you, whether it's building up something, building up a career, doing really well in school, advanced educations, training. Like they've gone through some kind of process to prove themselves already that they're capable of doing the work. So I do feel like they have a lot to offer. You know, it's definitely somebody who you would say, this is spouse material. This is this is somebody I could see myself with. How nice. I have a Nine of Pentacles, sense of security and strength and independence is coming in. I have a Knight of Cups. I have a pretty good idea that this person is going to jump through hoops. There is this sense of, I'm going to show you that you're going to fall in love with me. You know, like they're going to make you fall. If they can make you fall in love with them, they would, you know, you're going to fall in love with me, you know, like that's their energy. I just know it. So they're going to go out of their way to catch you, capture you. They want you to fall in love with them. They do. And I think that will be beautiful. So their biggest fear is that they just hope that you let them in. It's a sense of, you know, will you let me in, or are you afraid of this kind of love? You know, are you ready to let this kind of love in? Because I feel like this person isn't afraid to love. I feel like they're at a stage in their life that they probably are mature enough to say, I'm ready for the real deal. You know, I'm ready to settle down. Depending on their age, if they haven't had children yet, I'm looking for the person who I could get married to and start a family with, if that's something that they haven't done yet. So, you know, it doesn't matter what sex you are. People think the same, you know, it's a sense of, you know, a lot of us want the same things. We want to be happy. We want a home. We want to share our life with somebody. We want a true partner, you know, so a lot of us are looking for the same things. Spirit, please share with me anything about this person's personality, energy. I have blossoming energy. Okay, so this love is going to bloom. I have truthful. I can trust this person. I have passionate. I do believe that with that Knight of Cups. That came into me as passionate kisses. And sometimes, you know, I mean, are they a good kisser? I guess so. But some, you know, there's a difference between somebody just kissing you and somebody giving you this passionate kiss that takes your breath away. So I feel like that could be a clue for you, that the kiss was literally like, oh my God, I'm rolling my eyeballs on the back of my head. Spirit, please share with me. I'm patient. Okay, beautiful. I'm receptive. I'm open. I want to learn about you. I have, I'm analytical and I'm curious. I ask a lot of questions. I'm a constant learner just came in. I'm, whether I'm learning because of my job or whether I'm learning to be better, or I'm trying to achieve. So something like that. I'm very helpful. That feels like I'm helpful to you. Just ask me anything, you know, what can I do to help? Okay. Not the person who comes to your house and says, wait on me, cook me dinner and clean up. It says, you know what, let me help you with that. What can I do? So it's somebody who jumps right in, trustworthy, and they love their family. Okay. I feel like they want a family. So for those of you that haven't had children and that's something that you're still manifesting, this person does want to have a family as well. So that could be something you talk about right from the beginning. Can I have some initials, first initials, last initial, Spirit? What is it that you have for us? What is it that you need us to know? So maybe you'll get the spelling of somebody's name that you're thinking of. I have the letter F, E, Z. I have a U. I have an H. I have a Q. I have a V, another Q. I have an N, D. I have an L, P, G. I have an N, I, U, G. Get one more, and an A. Okay, so lots of letters. Some of you may get your first initials, last initials. Some of you may get both. You may get both of your initials. Spirit, what sign could they be? Sun, moon, rising, Venus. What sign jumps out at us? I have a Virgo, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces. I have a Cancer today. Okay, so tell me anything else about this connection, any clues, evidence, anything you need me to know at this time. I love the country life. I like the mornings. That feels like the mornings. It feels like I like when the sun's, you know, just coming up. This person could have a job where they get up really early and maybe they get to see the sunrise. Maybe if I could live anywhere, I want to live outside of the city. I want land. I want some acreage, something like that. I have military background. Somebody could wear a uniform or be connected to the military in some way. I have law, justice, police, possibly, law school. That would definitely tie into this feeling of potential. Okay, I'm a lawyer. I completed law school, which would have shown that they invested time and money into, you know, where they're headed in the future. Maybe we meet at a bar. Can I buy you a drink? Maybe friends introduce us. Definitely some chemistry there. A little bit of a martini drinker coming into me. Maybe that's a particular drink they like. I want children. This feels like I want a barrel full of monkeys. I want a bunch of children. I want 2, 3, 4. Maybe they're kidding you, but you know, they love kids. Maybe they want to have a big family. Maybe that's something that you want. I have a barber, hairstylist. I could get my hair cut all the time. I have a favorite barber I go to. I won't go to anybody else. I keep my hair very short. I love summer. What's your favorite season? I like the heat. I like summer clothes. I'd rather be hot than cold. So somebody who says things like that. Firefighter. Uniforms. Okay. I like the number 1. You're number 1. You're the only one. Work at home. Somebody maybe works at home. I have a home office. I can take my work anywhere. I like that. I have a sweet tooth. I specifically like baked goods, cookies, cakes, Anything chocolate, they're saying. So I can't pass a bakery. I feel like I have a sweet tooth and a healthy eater. It's almost like we have like two extremes and we fight each other. Maybe this healthy eater just takes one bite of whatever this sweet tooth person is grabbing, but it could be a little bit of a battle between us that we struggle with. You can eat anything and I can't. So let's get some charms. Let's see what the charms are saying. I've got a beautiful bowl, big heart bowl filled with charms and my big magic scoop. And this bowl has a lot of different signs in it also. So maybe we'll pick up some additional signs. Okay. Some additional letters, it looks like. I have a letter L. This is an S, the letter S. This is a sign. I have Capricorn. Oh, I have a whole bunch of months that are important. Now, these could be birthday months. Let's see what they're saying. I have October, June. I have December. I have May. And I have another May. Okay, so May could be really important. There's two of them. And I have this bouquet of flowers, May flowers. Okay, growing flowers, blooming. So maybe springtime is important around this. Maybe we're going to get married in May. Maybe it's a May wedding. I have PM, a night wedding. I want to get married at night. I want a later afternoon wedding. Okay, that's nice. I have a beautiful heart. You've captured my heart. I have the number 26, 26 of the month. What is this little guy? I have, is this lipstick or perfume? Let me see. I think this is a perfume bottle. So it could be, I love your scent. I noticed what you're wearing. What is it that you wear? So somebody who wears some kind of scent. I have a moon. Okay, crescent moon. What is this guy? A parrot. I could have a bird. I could have a bird, but I could say I just love birds. I think that they're cool. It could be, I wish that I could have a parrot. I don't know anything about taking care of parrots, but I think they're cool. You know, it could be just, I'm kind of fascinated with birds that talk. Maybe there's a bird in our life that somebody has. I have a thick comb. So that tells me I have thick hair. There's somebody that has maybe thick hair. They have to use a comb when it's wet. I have gloves, mittens. So somewhere cold. I want to warm you up. Give me your hands. I'm going to warm you up. Also a feeling of one person tends to be cold. The other person tends to be warm. So maybe I'm always trying to warm you up. Yeah, I have a little boot and I have gloves. So maybe somebody always has to be kind of, you know, layered in clothes and the other person's a little bit more warm-blooded. And what is this little guy? Okay, it's a heart with wings. So I'm going to say I'm falling. I like the feeling of I'm falling fast. That feels like I'm falling fast. It's taking off. My heart is fluttering. Okay, so those are your charms. Those look nice. And let's see what else Spirit wants you to know about this connection. Spirit, what is it you want to share with us today? Let's see what they say. Our future spouse. I can't wait to be alone with you. Page of Wands. Yeah, I'm going to say instant attraction. You know, if I met you somewhere where there's a group of people, it's almost like I try to pull you aside, come over here so I can hear your voice so we can have a private conversation. So it's a little bit of that feeling. I have a 5 of Swords. I have a High Priestess. I have an Empress and a Queen of Swords. I feel like they not only see you as loving and kind and caring and nurturing, but they also like how you think. It's a sense of you're beautiful and or handsome or very attractive, but you're also very smart. And that's a hard combination to come across. And maybe that's what they've been looking for. The Five of Swords came into me as more of a conversation along the lines of, I just keep meeting the wrong people. I just keep battling myself with, what's out there and who am I going to meet and why isn't anything ever work? And because you haven't found the right one, that's why. So I do feel like I've been working on trusting more, trusting my intuition, listening to my own voice, and trying to follow, kind of my own path, until something came in. So I do respect that. But I feel like this person they see you as you're the best combination they've ever had. You're beautiful and you're smart, and they don't see that in everybody. It might be one or the other. It's like they're smart, but they're ugly, and it's like, or they're beautiful, but they don't have a brain. So they're having a hard time meeting somebody that is everything. And they finally have met somebody that is kind of the whole package. You're it for them is how it's coming into me. It's just that you're it. You're the one, however we want to say it. But it's so hard to find both. Feels like that might be something they even say to you. I find one or the other. I find somebody who's smart, but I'm not attracted to them. I find somebody who I'm really attracted to, but I can't believe what comes out of their mouth. Intellectual connection is really important. Spirit, when is this love arriving? When is this love coming into our life? Today. Thank you, Spirit. The number 52. How nice. Timing is pushed back due to some blockages. I feel like I am working on myself, like I said, in the sense that I'm learning to trust. I'm trying to fight the pain of I keep attracting the wrong person, or I keep meeting the wrong types of people. So I'm trying to override that and kind of retrain my thought process to that I'm going to trust the universe, and I'm going to trust divine timing more, and I'm not going to try to make something happen with somebody. I'm going to wait for the right one. So I feel like those are the things I'm working on. I have February being important. Okay, so Valentine's Day, maybe we'll be together. It's time to move forward. So they want you to keep moving forward. Just keep going, keep doing what you're doing. Let's get one more of these by the end of the year. Hey, that's good news. I'll take that. The number 38. If you met your person, if you met the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with, that would be beautiful. Spirit, can I have some loving messages? What is it that you need me to know about this connection? You're it. You took my breath away. Passionate kisses. I love it. Spirit, please share with me. Our time feels limited. I want to hold this moment forever. Time flies. We say we have the whole weekend, we have the whole night together, and then the next thing we know, it's 2:00 in the morning and it's time to go home. I feel like I've fallen in love with you many lifetimes over. You could be finding your soulmate. We've done this before. We've traveled other lifetimes before. I love hearing your stories from your past. I want to know everything about you. I want to keep learning. I was confused before, but it all makes sense to me now. Why did Spirit keep taking away people that weren't right for me? Why did people, walk away? Because they had something better for you. It all makes sense now that you're in my life. Spirit, one more of these. I'm eager to start a family. Some of you are going to meet your spouse. And for those of you that would love to have it all. I want to have a baby with somebody. It's something that I want to have. I've always wanted to have a family. This is the person that you are going to be with, this type of energy. So please use this reading to help you to manifest or to confirm a reading today. Let's thank Spirit together. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Remember to hit that notification bell for any of my uploads for Taurus so that you get notice of any of my readings if you haven't ever done that before. And thank you for your comments. If anyone would like to book a private reading with me, go to my website, kathymamolin.psychicmedium.com. I have 2 other YouTube channels, a pick a card channel and a twin flame channel, and the links are in the description. I hope you enjoyed your singles reading today. We'll see you again real soon.